Hi everybody and welcome back to Life Full of Zest. Welcome to your full body Pilates workout routine. It is a beautiful evening here in the Eastern Cape for me, and I thought I'd share this beautiful scenery with you and end off my day with a beautiful Pilates workout. Today we are going to be starting seated in the center of the mat with our legs in a crisscross position. Placing your hands on your knees, you're going to take a deep inhale and exhale out. Let's take another deep inhale. And on that exhale, lifting those arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, leaning both arms over towards that left hand side as you allow that right side body to stretch out, looking to the direction that your arms are flowing. Inhale, center. Exhale over towards that right hand side as you allow that left side body to stretch out, coming back to center. And just allowing this time to really bring yourself to your present awareness, embracing this moment and these next few minutes just to loosen up and feel good and re-energized and revitalized. Coming back to center, we're slowly going to drop our left arm all the way onto the mat, reaching that right arm right over. Now slowly creating a little circle with that arm as you bend that right arm over and lift that left arm over. So we're just creating little circles with our arms from left to right, just really allowing the body to loosen up, to warm up as we prepare for our activations. And we've got one more towards that left. Now keeping here, we're going to extend that left leg as we tuck that right foot into our groin, reaching over as far as we can to the back corner of the room. Deep breath in, coming all the way around and grabbing that left foot with that left arm, taking a deep inhale, reaching that right arm over, lifting it up towards the sky. And as we drop that right hand, lifting that left up towards the sky as we look over our left shoulder. Deep breaths. We're just going to hold here and slowly coming back to center. We're going to extend that right leg and tucking in that left leg, leaning that right arm over towards that opposite back left corner, taking a deep inhale and grabbing that right foot as you lift that left arm up and around, placing that left hand onto the mat as you lift that right hand and right foot and looking over that right shoulder. Deep breath, inhaling and exhaling, slowly dropping that foot down and tucking both feet into the mat, placing your feet in a crisscross position. We're going to lift our arms back up towards the sky. We're facing the front of the mat now and slowly placing our hands behind us. Fingers are facing our glutes. We're going to inhale, exhale, lifting those hips up towards the sky. Inhale, coming down, lifting those arms up as we slowly drop our arms back onto the mat. Deep breath in, lifting those arms back and placing them on the mat behind us as we lift those hips up. Just really enjoying this movement, this mobility, allowing that spine to slowly warm up, allowing those muscles to warm up. Lifting those arms back up. Now slowly tucking in those knees and leaning all the way back into rest position. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly coming back up into all fours. Now tucking those toes in under your feet as you lift your glutes up towards the sky into downward dog. Deep breaths. Drawing that head through those arms. Now slowly walking out those feet, just loosening up those calves. Now pushing both heels into the ground as you draw your head through those arms. Deep breaths and taking a deep inhale. Exhale, lifting that right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, tucking that right knee towards that chin and holding here. Inhale, exhale, extend. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking that chin. We got one more of these on this right leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, extend into three-legged downward dog. Now coming back into center and slowly lifting that leg up one last time and dropping that right leg, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, lifting left leg up into three-legged downward dog, then tucking that knee in on that exhale. Inhale, exhale, extend. Keep going, tucking in and holding, and extend as you draw that head through those arms. Coming back into center. And last one. Coming back into center and holding for 3, 2, 1. Lifting that leg up and slowly dropping that left leg down. Pushing those heels into the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling yourself forward into front support position. Dropping that right knee towards the mat and slowly dropping that left knee towards that mat, leaning all the way back into rest position. Slowly coming back up to center into all fours. We're going to come back into an extended plank. So modification, you can stay in your all fours. If you want to work a little bit harder, you can come into an extended plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to draw right knee towards right elbow and extend, then left knee to left elbow and extend. That's 3. And 4, making sure you're pushing your hand away, your shoulders away from the floor with those hands, and you're inhaling and exhaling as you're working. So if you're on your all fours, you can slowly just alternate lifting and lowering each leg. So if you're on your all fours, movement will extend up into toe tap and back down, extend up into toe tap and back down. So keep working, whatever position you're in, just make sure that you're keeping those glutes activated and that core tight. And let's do one more. And if you're in that front support position, slowly dropping those knees back in and tucking those feet in under to lift yourself back into downward facing dog. Deep breaths, slowly rolling back into that front support position, dropping both knees down. We're going to extend that left leg and slowly pivoting over onto that right hand side, lifting left arm up overhead into T-point. Deep breath in, exhale, toe tapping as you reach overhead, slowly coming back to center. We're going to do 8 of these. That's 2, keeping that core tight and just looking in the direction that your arm is going. 3, keep working. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to extend that left arm, flexing that ankle, and we're just going to pulsate for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that leg and slowly dropping your hips all the way down onto the mat. We're going to rest ourselves onto that left elbow. Bringing your ankles in line with those hips with a slight bend in those knees. We're going to lift those back ankles. We're going to open that left leg up towards the sky into extension, back to center, dropping down. So that's the movement. Just make sure that you are not slumping into your shoulders. Keep working, making sure that that side body is stable. And last one. Now we're slowly going to go into knee tap, then ankle tap, then knee tap, and then ankle tap. Keep working. Deep breaths, making sure you're feeling a nice activation into those glutes and into that core. Keep working. And let's do one more. Now slowly dropping that leg, extending that left leg, and we're going to bring those knees in line with each other and bringing left leg forward, foot tap, come back to center and tap again. And that's 1 and 2. Keep working. And just a light little tap using those glutes. And last one. Slowly coming back to center. Now rotating yourself all the way onto your tummy. We're going to rest our forehead on our hands, taking a deep inhale, lifting our straight knees off the mat. Deep breath in as we lower. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, lower. That's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Keep going. 7 and 8. Staying here. We're going to extend those arms, lifting both arms up towards the sky. Deep breath. And we're going to rotate those palms down to face the floor. And we're going to go into swimming. So just lifting and lowering alternate limbs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering those limbs. Now we're going to grab our ankles with our hands and drawing those knees towards each other, looking down in front of you. You're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're lifting and extending those feet up towards the sky. As you lift that chest, inhale, slowly come back down. So here you are feeling a beautiful activation into your glutes and a stretch into those hip flexors and quads. So looking up, inhale to release and drop down. And we've got 4 more, so we're halfway. And on that last one, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So keep working. And we've got 2 more. And last one, lifting up and holding, lifting those knees and those toes towards the sky, looking up, making sure you're not straining that neck. Deep breath. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly extending those limbs and coming all the way into rest position. Deep breath. Allow that body just to recover, lifting yourself back up into downward dog, pushing those heels into the ground. And now slowly coming back into that all fours position. Now we're going to pivot yourself around to lie on your left shoulder. So we're in all fours, extending that right leg and slowly pivoting to balance yourself onto that left hand. So we're just going to do the same thing on the other side, lifting arm up to T-point. Deep breath in, exhale, toe tap as you bring arm overhead and look towards the top of that mat. That's 2. Keep working, making sure that you're not slumping into that shoulder, that those hips are elevated, core is tight. If you do struggle in this position, you can also rest your elbows on the mat. Keep working. And last one, bringing arms overhead into T-point, flexing that foot. And we're just going to pulsate for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep working. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that leg, slowly dropping those hips down, resting onto that left elbow, lifting those back ankles, making sure that they are in line with your hips. Deep breath in, exhale, bring that knee up towards the sky, and then extending back to center. And that's 1. Keeping core tight. And 2. And 3. Keep working. 4. We're halfway. Inhaling and exhaling as we're working. Remember not to slump into that shoulder. And last one. And now bending, dropping knee to knee as we lift ankle, and then ankle to ankle as we lift knee. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And slowly dropping both legs down, aligning those knees as you extend that top leg, keeping that bottom leg bent, flexing that ankle. We're going to lift that leg, bringing it in front of us, toe tap, coming back to center, toe tap. That's 1. Keep working again, making sure that you're not slumping into that shoulder. Keeping core tight, keeping those shoulders stacked, keeping those hips stacked. Sucking belly to spine. Let's do 3 more. And the last one, keep pushing. You want to feel those glutes and slowly bending that knee and coming onto your back, bringing arms overhead, lifting right leg, right ankle knee as you interlace your hands behind the back of your left knee and just hugging that knee to chest as you stretch out those glutes that we've just activated. We've got a few minutes left of our workout routine, so let's push through. Let's enjoy this active recovery. Now we're going to place that left ankle onto that right knee, hugging placing both feet onto the mat. I'm going to take a deep inhale, exhale, lifting that pelvis off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting right foot off the mat, bringing arms up towards the sky, palms facing each other. Inhale, toe tap. That's 1. Lifting that heel 2. And you're making sure that when you drop your toes and arms overhead, that you're really lifting through that left heel and you're rotating that pubic bone towards that chin. Feel activation in that glute. And last one, coming back to center, extending that leg all the way down, slowly dropping those hips, interlacing hands. Left head, neck and chest off the mat, bending right knee towards left elbow, and then switching and toe tapping. Rotate from the level that waist. So we're just straight into our core and feeling that burn, drawing belly to now slowly coming back. Slowly lift that pelvis off the mat, extending that left leg, head. Now leading through that right heel, deep breath in, Exhale, toe tap as you bring arm overhead. Inhale, center that. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep. Exhale down. Inhale, center. Remember to keep that aligned. Keep going. And tips, placing his hands behind that left knee as breath. So lift head, neck and chest off the mat. Inhale, 2 pulses, and on that exhale we switch. And we're just doing our little hamstring pulls again. If you struggle with your hamstring flexibility in this position, you can just bend your knees slightly. And last one on each side. Now slowly bringing those legs up towards the sky as you lower your head, neck and chest back down. You're going to open those knees as you wrap your hands around your ankles, pointing those toes. Deep breath in, exhale. We're going to extend our right leg. Inhale, exhale, extend that left. Just make sure that your hands are wrapped over and not inside of those ankles so that you can extend. And we're just sitting and enjoying the stretch. And slowly bringing them to center, dropping them all the way down onto the mat. Arms are on a T-point, and just dropping your knees towards the right hand side. Coming back to center, and then dropping your knees towards the left hand side. Coming back to center, extending those legs onto the mat, bringing arms overhead. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting yourself all the way up into seated. Taking a deep inhale, lifting those arms up towards the sky, and slowly coming back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale up, inhale, coming back down, and exhale, last one. Now bringing those arms all the way down in front of you, pushing those shoulders into the ground. Now slowly coming back to seated. Thanks for joining me on the mat today. I really hope you enjoyed that workout.